Hey everybody, we're back for another workout. I've waited and waited and waited to see if Vaughn was going to go in G-Man's show and if I was going to snipe that. Doesn't look like he's coming in, and it's pretty boring. So I'm going to get in an hour on the treadmill or so. It's pretty late tonight. It's about 7:45 my time, but we'll do an hour because you need to push through and you need to do this. Let's do our weigh-in first. Get the old iPhone up there. Do a quick weigh-in. See where we are. Okay, it says 223.4. So we'll go with that, probably because I ate my salad when I got home and got a little extra in there right now. So 223.4 to start. Let's see what we can do to knock some of that out. Slip the shoes on. And our sweating device, otherwise known as hoodie. I don't see any viewers, so probably everybody's in G-Man tonight. Regardless, I get Quickies in there too, so I get it. Still going to do my workout. And we'll put on the heavy maroon guy again today. Really got to launder these. Getting kind of stinky. Workout gear can be stinky. It's okay. It's what it's for. All right. I think we're ready. We're zipped up. We got our headset. Got our mobile device. We got our phone. Let's head on over. I'm doing an hour of treadmill. Look, it's dark. It's supposed to rain here any time. But, hopefully it'll hold off until I'm done walking. Hopefully I can get it. Still got to get it done. Long day at work. Vaughn streaming at all kinds of weird hours. G-Man going live. Doesn't matter. We need to hit the treadmill. So we're going to go do it. Hey, the lights are off, which tells me maybe somebody was there. I guess I left the lights on last time. Let's check it out. Wild and wacky. Okay, now I'm going to change to the local Wi-Fi, so I will probably go out for a moment here. Don't you worry, I'll be right back. Just going to make sure we're on the right Wi-Fi. Okay, hopefully we've got good quality now. I think I will listen to G-Man tonight. Even though it's pretty boring. See if I can get it in here. Yep, it works. Okay, we're off. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're walking. Pop that up to 3.3. There we're going for an hour today, folks. Going for an hour. Thank you, Mr. Fear. We're going. Somebody just came in G-Man's room. Figured it would have been Vaughn as soon as I make the decision to come over here and walk. Oh well. It was Carrie. So I'm going to listen to G-Man's program. Doesn't seem to be many people out today anyway, so I'll give you the lap updates. That's about it. Hey, Salt and Swing, thanks for coming. I'm bumping up the speed a little bit. I'm going to walk an hour, see if we can get reasonably close to the miles and the calories we usually do by bumping up the speed a little bit. 3.5 instead of 3.3. But thank you for coming. Thanks for the encouragement. Appreciate it. Coming up on lap one, it's going to be about 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Exactly 4 minutes, 29 seconds, quarter mile, 21 calories, 22 calories, just here. Another win for Big T, the Walrus first Paul. Cuckoo, Cachoo, Revolver Bernie. Cuckoo, Cachoo. Yeah, we're just going to walk an hour tonight because it's got started so late, waiting to see if Vaughn was going to show up. And then we're walking an hour, but we're doing about a 10% increase in speed. So we should burn some good calories. Long day at work. Vaughn helping, streaming at all kinds of weird times. Makes for weirdness. Had to go and pick up a couple of sun visors for a Dodge Journey that I'd ordered, because none of the dealers had them anywhere. I had to get them from an alternate source and go pick them up myself. Salt and Swing asked you if I wear a Fitbit. No, I do not. I've got some pretty good resources on the treadmill I'm using. I may look into that. And thank you for the recommendation. Revolver says, punished Vaughn. Revolver Bernie's here. Punished Vaughn. I can't wait for Larry's next show. See if he got that notice to vacate. I would really enjoy a Fitbit. I would look into that, Sultan. Thank you. Does your sleep and all kinds of motivation throughout the day. Yeah, fantastic. I'll look into that. Apple product, isn't it? Apple Fitbit. Gray posted a screenshot. Yeah, I saw that on his community tab. Haven't laughed so hard in years. Well, I said this on a couple of shows, but the funniest thing is it's called a notice to vacate, but then number 2 says leaving the property won't absolve you of any debts. So it's a notice to vacate, but vacating won't do you any good. What it is a notice to pay, but Vaughn's too stupid to realize that. Title things properly. It's not a notice to vacate, it's a notice to pay, which is what it should be, a pay rent or quit. Very inexpensive, Sultan heads about the Fitbit. Yeah, I will definitely look into that. Coming up on a half mile, 8 minutes, pretty close to 40. It's going to be 8 minutes, 42 seconds, half mile, 43 calories, at 44, it bounced over. Revolver Bernie says, I'm a paralegal. Professionally, legal paperwork is easy and comes often with precedents. Yes, Vaughn's brain is the smoothest. No ridges. Yeah, that document was just pathetic. It wasn't addressed to anyone. It didn't mention any amount of money owed. It didn't really tell the renter what to do. Move out, pay, what am I supposed to do? Both? I don't know. It's very unclear. And he lied and said the judge and the county attorney signed off on it. First of all, the county attorney would have nothing to do with it. And no judge would look at that and think that was a binding, any sort of agreement. First thing the judge would say is, oh, what's the lease say? Where's your lease? Let me see the lease. Bring me the lease. Oops. I'd really like to know how many renters there are. I mean, Larry apparently either lied or isn't smart enough to realize there are renters. Because apparently Vaughn thinks there's 3, including Larry. Larry said he's the only one. Nobody's in those other houses. He's a terrible source of information. It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Hi, Meg, the artist. Hi again. How goes the workout today? We're going to have to do it abbreviated. We're just going to walk for an hour today because we got started real late. Long day at work in Von Helton being Von. What do you think will ultimately come of owning the property? I have no idea at this point. I refuse to predict Revolver Bernie because the story changes so much, and I don't have the correct information. Oh, sorry, Sultan. That was Sultan's one. I don't have accurate enough information to even make a guess about what's going to happen. And Revolver Bernie says Larry wants clout like he had 6 years ago. You know? Now he's just Kentucky Brett Keane. I wouldn't go quite that far, but it's just not a good source of information. He's either confused or lying for some reason. You can't trust what the guy says. Meg says, laugh out loud, I did my workout during lunch, so I'm relaxing a bit before dinner. Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet. I had a pretty good sized salad when I got home from work. Then had to drive about 20 miles one way to get a couple sun visors. So I got home super late. The whole time I was still trying to manage the monstering. I was driving in the car. And wound up I had to go by the grocery store on the way home. Got back about 7:30, said I'll just do an hour. Revolver Bernie says it will revert back to the estate when his 6-month tenure is up. Then someone else will be appointed. Possibly. The thing about the 6 months, and you being a paralegal would know this, there's no set amount of time for a probate. Probate takes whatever long it takes. He just got to do the duties. He could take 2 months, he could take 2 years. There's no you're the executor for 6 months and then we're done. It doesn't work like that. After going through 3 of these in the last 5 years or so, I can tell you, it doesn't go like that. Things come up. Just hit 3/4 mile, 13:02, 66 calories. We're staying consistent, 22 a lap here. I would think it'd be a little more. So I'm walking a little faster tonight. It might revert back to the estate, or it might still be the original will and trust for the kids. It's hard to know. It's not information anybody can search for, and you can't trust the people around there to tell you what's really going on. If Stinky spent a single dime for the trust, he'll be in big trouble. LSL 2.0. Yeah, it could be. He could be if he's buying like his own food with it, which he clearly is. That's a big no-no. It's supposed to be for estate business, not his dinner. And, we know 100% he's already done that. He has no other income. Meg says, I weighed in today and was up. I'm thinking it's muscle. We'll go with that. Yeah. Oh, well, keep on hanging. Yeah, keep on keeping on. You can't worry about the day-to-day too much. Worry about the big picture, the long term. I'm just hanging right around 222 about every time I weigh in. It's been, a week now that I've been broadcasting these. I'm not losing a ton of weight yet. I know if I stay at it, it's going to come off. Kind of depends on the time of day, too. I try to keep it pretty warm where I'm sleeping. Sweat out some overnight, and I usually weigh in about 221 in the morning. So I tend to weigh more in the evening. Exactly, there you go. Inspire you to keep going. That's the idea. Let's keep doing this. Long term, long game. Big picture. I go back to the doctor Wednesday morning, so we'll do another A1C, and hopefully he'll see that my weight's down a lot. I go, okay, good working out. Let's check how sweet your blood is. And hopefully that's down significantly from the 7.7 that it was last time. We'll get that A1C down in the 6s. Quit eating all the candy and drinking the sodas. It's got to have a good effect, right? we'll find out Wednesday. And I'll let you know Wednesday afternoon when we walk. Give you the book report coming on Wednesday. Looking forward to that. I got dragon blood, so I'm good for a while. And then the next week, I go back to the ENT, check on my polyps, which I feel like are coming back. So we'll probably do another steroid series. And that knocks them right out. It's amazing. It takes like a 8-day steroid series, where you take 4 and then 3 and 3, 2, 2, and taper it off. And pretty much the first or second day I start taking those, I blow pickle relish out my nose, which is all the polyps releasing. It's amazing. They're just gone. So I don't know why we do the visits. We ought to just do a schedule. Once a year, do the steroid series. The rest of the time, do nasal flushes with the budesonide. Meg says, I'll be curious to see how you do. My next physical is in August, so I have time to keep working on it. Yeah, they scheduled me a month after my last one so that we can see if we can do anything with diet and exercise. And just, the retest. Because it's my first time actually being diagnosed with type 2. So I want to do a pretty quick see again. I'm hoping I got great results. And they'll just say, keep doing it. We'll see. Blood sugar is a funny thing. That takes a while to adjust as well. I'm trying to figure out what to drink other than water all the time, which I'm drinking a lot of water, but you can't drink water everything. I bought me a gallon of apple juice, which, as I was looking at the fruit juices, seems to be the least sugary. And I made sure I got 100% juice, no added sugar. Looks pretty reasonable. And then drinking some milk every now and then. The occasional red beer with vegetable juice, which turns out to be on a normal glass, maybe a quarter of its beer, because it's a chelada anyway. And then I diluted about 50-50 with V8s, or vegetable juice, generic V8. So it's really about 1/4, maybe 4 ounces of beer in the actual thing. It's an 8-ounce can, and I bet it's pretty close to 50-50 beer and juice, tomato juice. Hey, we missed our 1 mile mark, but right now we're 18 minutes, 30 seconds, 1.08 miles, 95 calories. Revolver Bernie says, help me, I'm a crippled Cold War veteran / psychic vampire in need of money to fund my Chomo doomsday cult. Oh, you're awful. And Meg added, I usually add Propel powder to my water. Yep, 0 sugar. My favorite is berry. That stuff's expensive. I used to do the drops, the flavor drops. That stuff's expensive. But I will look at Propel powder and see if I like that. I usually drink a big old glass of water when I get up, before I get my coffee. And I always drink at least like 8 ounces. It's a Joe's cup, so it's probably more like 12, 16 ounces of nice cold water out of the fridge. And I make myself drink it all because I think it's important. And then at work, I have my coffee, which I usually finish in about 2 hours. So by 10 in the morning or so, I'm drinking ice water, which we have some great water machines with fresh ice and cold water, and it's just lovely. But I will look into that Propel powder just for a little variety. They're watching a video on G-Man stream, so it's kind of boring me. I think they're watching the cookie fight. Bernie says, come on, Todd. A stale Mountain Dew would earn you a hand job from J-Dubs. I don't think I want a hand job from J-Dubs. Thank you very much. Hard pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. I can't do anything on this damn phone. I was going to remove your comment. Hard pass, sir. Hard pass. Whew. This brisker pace is definitely working, making me sweat quicker. Definitely brisk. Meg says it's like Gatorade, but in powder form, right? Usually added to a big Camelback bottle. My hubs likes a zero sugar Gatorade too. Yeah. Hey, almost a mile and a quarter. It's 21 minutes and 21 seconds. 21. Mile and a quarter, 110 calories so far, which is still exactly under 22 calories per quarter mile pace, which is interesting that it's not gone up any at the faster pace. But, oh well, it's fine. Powdered milk is for kings, not peasants. Powdered milk? No. Fresh milk. Fresh milk, please. Let's swing our arms. Let's sweat more. It says now I'm doing a 17-minute, 8-second mile, which, as poorly calibrated as this, is probably right at 17-minute mile. But I would think I'd be burning more calories than that. Incline starts next week, right? I don't know. Like I've been saying, I think I just want to be fairly consistent the first month and try to get that 200 goal. Hashtag 200 by March. So if we get the halfway through February and we're not making good progress, we might add some incline, especially after a couple more weeks of this, we get more used to it. But my big focus right now, sweat, drop some weight, hashtag 200 by March. That's what we're looking for, which would be about 20 pounds, 20 to 22 pounds in a month, that's optimistic. It's very optimistic, but that's our goal. But that's a little less than 10% of my full body weight. They say the first 10% comes off pretty quick. Although I did start right after a colonoscopy, so had a little bit of a disadvantage there. Most of the water weight was sucked out in advance. Lousy March weather. Lousy. Ugh. Are you doing any body weight exercises along with the cardio? I'm finding it's helpful with my downward trend. Just some barbell stuff in the morning to get the blood flowing. Not doing sit-ups, push-ups, that kind of stuff yet. I do. I've got my barbells set really low, and of course, Vaughn shows up. I'm doing my flies, curls, presses with about 10-pound barbells. Wow. Somebody faked being Von Helton and porn bombed G-Man. Yeah, I mentioned that yesterday. That's about all I'm doing right now. Somebody porn bombs G-Man. Uh-oh. His stream's about to go down, I think. Uh-oh. Todd's from other universes will destroy Vaughn, says Revolver. I don't know about that. And Meg says, I did a lot of squats, lunges, and ab stuff today. Yeah. I'm going to be very sore tomorrow. Aren't we all? Although, Well, you know, I think my legs would be sore in the morning. I feel pretty good. I guess it's not as strenuous as I thought. G-Man grilling chicken. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, he is. I missed the 1.5, didn't I? Oh, well. 26 minutes, 58 seconds, 1.58 miles, 140 calories as we hit the 27-minute mark. I love that song. I got to give proper credit to Irate Alex for that. I was quoting Irate Alex, but I had to harmonize it over that D minor beat I was using. Get it. Alex is a good dude. I like him too. He is a great dude. On singing Rob Halford and not getting the irony. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. But true. Good observation. I can't deal with Vaughn singing the Monster Mash. No kidding. I can't handle Vaughn singing much anything. And he sings in time and he sings in tune, but his voice is so bad. It's just almost grating nasally. Doesn't open his mouth, doesn't use any air. It's just a horrible tone quality. Bad. Just ugh. Such bad tone quality. Coming up on a mile and 3/4. We got 29 minutes, 47 seconds, 1.75 miles, 154 calories. Is that still exactly right? 88, 110, 132, 154. It's exactly 22 calories per lap, excuse me. Congrats on the weight loss and workouts, says Mississippi Wildlife. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for the congrats. Thanks for the inspiration. We're going to get our hour in today if it kills us. We're a little over halfway, 30 minutes, 23 seconds. Don't want to walk at 7:30 in the evening anymore. This is not a good time to do it. Probably not the healthiest time to work out either. Vaughn sounds that way because he did heroin in the Army. Oh, I did not know that. I thought he sounded that way because he doesn't open his mouth and doesn't use any air. He has a thin, nasally tone. Teeth don't just fall out. That's right. They sure don't. And we all know why his teeth fell out. It had nothing to do with him being a vampire. So he can make that claim, but he didn't brush his teeth. Opiates devour calcium. I think the boy just didn't brush his teeth when he was a kid. Apparently, it's fairly common in Kentucky. But I don't know. Around these parts, we brush our teeth. The fate of all those cows, teeth be gone. Seems like it. Does seem like it. Mick says my mom is in her 70s and she still has all her teeth. Yeah. She may have a couple bridges and crowns, but most are her natural teeth. Yeah, that should be the norm, really. Brett, Corky, and Vaughn, not a tooth among them. And Channing, and Larry. Shanning's got a few. I was thinking Larry. Not a tooth among them. Oh. Coming up on 2 miles soon. It's going to be real close to 34 minutes. Right at it. 2 miles is going to be 34 minutes dead on. Wow. 2 miles, 176 calories. We're staying with that 22 calories per mile. Oh my gosh, 22 calories per lap. Quarter mile. Meg says, I grew up where they put fluoride in the water. That also helped. Yeah, me too. I have one crown. I'm older than Channing. I have no crowns. I just have my teeth. I don't have my wisdom teeth. They pulled them out, gosh, 15, 20 years ago. Oh, wow. They just pulled them. They didn't extract them or anything. They just pulled them like regular teeth. Mississippi Wildlife says, Todd, someone that wants to get in better shape will come across this video. You're doing good for others. #respect. Thank you for that. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Honestly, I'm doing it for fairly selfish reasons. I got the diabetes diagnosis. It helps keep me motivated to actually come do it, to put it on the stream. But I do appreciate that, and I hope so. I hope it does inspire someone. And Meg says I had a very large filling that was failing, so it was a preemptive thing. Yeah. I also have my wisdom teeth pulled. Yeah. Okay. Coming up on 37 minutes, we got 23 left. All good things. Inspiration can come from all sorts of places, says Meg. Mad respect for keeping up with it all. Yeah, thank you. It's not easy. Tonight it would have been real easy to say, oh, I'll walk tomorrow. But got to find a way. Got to find a way to get over here and sweat. And this faster pace is wearing me down faster. It's working there. I don't think we'll have any trouble making the full hour. You can tell it's a brisker pace. Definitely. All right, coming up on 2 1/4. Another 0.01, and we're there. It's going to be 38 minutes, about 10 seconds. Let's make it 38, 13. It's 2 1/4 miles, 198 calories. And again, dead on 22 calories per lap. We're showing you all the multiples of 22 today. And Meg says, yeah, I'm on day 5 of the 28-day challenge I'm doing. Tomorrow's going to be tough, but I'll do it, and sleep will feel fantastic. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Some days you just got to make yourself do it. Listening to Shannon. Oh, I don't know why I'm listening to this. And we just hit the 40-minute mark, so we're 2/3 of the way there. 20 minutes to go. 2.35 miles, 207 calories at this point. That tells me we're going to do a little over 300 calories. I was going to ask what's the music playlist. Yeah, Shanny. I'm watching G-Man's debate arena, which is neither a debate nor an arena. Aries 106 is there. So asks, hey Todd, can you order me to get off my fat ass and work out? I don't think I can. I don't know that it would work. But yeah, get off your fat ass and work out. and broadcast it so we all know what you're doing. Because then you got accountability. And Meg laughs. Meg laughs. Ha ha ha. Just do it. Excellent advice for Aries. Just do it. Okay, I promise I'll do it tomorrow with the purple heart. Ah. Start slow. Small goals. Small goals. Just get your legs moving. Big picture. Small gains. And why am I watching TV? I seriously started with just walking. Yeah, me too. I'm just starting again. Okay, coming up on 2.5 miles, just a hair over 42 minutes. Making that last turn on lap number 10. It's going to be 42 minutes, 20 some seconds, 42, 26, 2.5 miles, 220 calories. There you go, 10 laps, 220 calories. Aries says used to do a 2-mile run every other day. Haven't done it the past 3 months. Good time to pick it back up. If the weather's decent in your area. Mine's been a little cold, so I'm lucky I got this treadmill available. And Meg says, well, and dragon boat. But I relied too much on that. So when the pandemic happened and everything was canceled, there you go. There you go. I was doing tons of musical theater before the pandemic, keeping me really busy. And that all just evaporated. Just evaporated. It's crazy. I gained because I didn't have anything. Yeah, I gained sitting at home eating candy and chips and drinking sodas. I know what it is. And wasn't moving much. Move a little at work. Mostly sitting at work. Can't really count that. Now I have it back again. Yeah. Meg says, so I'm working out to be a better team member. There you go. Dragon boat. It's rowing, I assume. Rowing team. Crew, if you will. Are you on the crew of the dragon boat? I should play the tuba while walking, says Naysayer. Thanks, Nate. Hey, how's it going, Nate? Good morning, Nate. Thank you for coming and giving me that positive affirmation, good suggestion. Play the tuba while walking. If I could get a sousaphone, maybe, just sit on my shoulders. I don't think I want to hold my concert horn. That's waiting for an accident. Yep, sort of like crew. 19 other paddlers, 20 people. That is a tough workout. So I was thinking dragon boat would be super long with the little horns on the end. Oh. Okay, just crossed 46 minutes. Scares off. Yeah. Time for dinner. Have a great workout. Thank you, Meg. You have a great dinner. And May says it builds up the lung capacity and also scares off small dogs. Tube attack. Nary slats. Coming up on 2 3/4 miles. Have some numbers for you here in a second. Looks like it's going to be 46:30 something, maybe 46:40. Let's see what it is exactly here at the 2 3/4 mile mark. 46 minutes, 39 seconds, 2 3/4 miles, 242 doggone calories. Still 22 a lap, or 11 laps. Because 22 times 11 is 242, boys and girls. We're learning our multiples of 22 today. G-Man's trying to sell the house on his stream tonight. If anybody wants to do anything with it, that house is for sale. G-Man, nobody wants that piece of crap. Somebody tell G-Man that house is unsafe. Naysayer asks, Todd, what do you think will happen to Vaughn next? Will he be in trouble if he is late to hand in the estate's inventory? Well, yeah, I don't know that there'd be a lot of consequences of that, but he'd probably be taken off the executorship. I said earlier, somebody asked a similar question. I don't know, because there's such bad information and such inaccurate information coming from the only two sources we have, which is Larry Frost and Vaughn. So I don't know. I don't have enough information. Larry keeps insisting there's a new will. He hasn't seen it. He's taken a lawyer's word that there's a new will, but I don't believe it because I've enumerated this several times. If there was a new will, everybody get to see it, and there'd be a reading. And particularly the interest of the kids. Let's think about this for a second. We went from a will where the kids get everything in a trust to a will where Vaughn gets everything. And nobody's going to represent the kids' interests because they went from getting everything to nothing. That just doesn't happen in probate. People have to have a fair opportunity to protest, contest the will. And then the story of this Mr. White drafting the thing in 2019, and for some reason, nobody contacted him, and he didn't contact the court when he found out Alice died. Did it take him 9 months to figure out Alice died? I don't think so. And somebody would have known that Mr. White was her attorney and contacted him. That's the first thing probate does, find the will. And the way do you find the will? You contact the deceased person's attorneys that they've ever had. What do you know about a will? What do you know about a will? And they would have called Mr. White. They said, oh yeah, I made one with her in 2019. All goes to Vaughn. You think the estate still goes to the kids? Vaughn just scored tip control? That's my best guess, yeah. I don't think there's a new will. There's just nothing happened that would be indicative of a new will. Nothing happened like that. So I think they just removed Mr. Frost, Jim Frost, and got Vaughn to do it. But the paperwork Vaughn showed is consistent with that. The other paperwork he showed is applying to be the executor. We saw all that. So there's no reason to think it's not the same will. We saw that will. So yeah, it's a convoluted mess right now, and I hate to even guess. Hey, we're hitting 3 miles, 50 minutes, 52 seconds, 3 miles, 264 as you might expect, 12 times 22. We got 9 more minutes, folks. Gonna walk an even hour, call it good. So I think we'll get to about 300 calories, which is pretty good. Thumb number 1 has to be did I see my steak? No, I haven't yet. Is it on Discord? I'll go look. I'm gonna get weighed out. And Naysayer says, can you give us the details in metric? No, not on this machine. And I don't think I can convert it in my head. I can tell you we're a skosh over 3 miles, which would be right about 3,200 meters. Is that right? No. 4,800 meters. I'm sorry. 1,600 meters in a mile. 3 miles, 4,800 meters. 4.8 kilometers. How about that? We've almost done a 5K. It's on Beef for Todd. Check it out. Beef with Todd. Got beef with Todd. Each mile is 1.6. Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. 1,600 meters per mile. Almost exactly. Very close. So we've basically gone 5 kilometers, if that helps, in 52, almost 53 minutes. In fact, we're halfway around this lap, which would be dead on 5K right now. 53 minutes, 3 seconds for our 5K, which is a horrible time, but we are walking. Naysayers, Todd, would you consider streaming shirtless from your bed sometime? It is a growing trend in this sector. Yeah, it's a little overused. I don't think that's going to work for me. But sure, I'll consider it. Yeah, okay, I considered it. I'm not going to do that. I have a modicum of self-respect left. And I'm not J-Dubs. Or Larry. Coming up on 55 minutes. We're almost done, guys. Another 5 minutes of this. And we'll go home and weigh out, drink a big old glass of water. Probably make a sandwich tonight. I'll just have a turkey sandwich. Don't want to go right to bed after that. So we'll take a nice hot shower in a minute. All right, coming up on 3 1/4 miles. Should be 5,200 meters, 5.2 kilometers. It's going to be a hair over 55 minutes. Okay, and our next lap stats, 55 minutes, 5 seconds, 3 1/4 miles, 286 calories. 13 times 22, folks. It's working out perfectly. 22 calories per lap. Yeah, we've been walking 100 minutes, an hour 40. Today we're just going to do an hour. So that's significantly less, but it's just too late in the day. And plus, at this faster pace, I am getting tired. So I'm gonna enjoy getting off of this thing in about 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I am ready to stop. 56.5 minutes, 3.5 to go. I think we're going to make around another lap. I think we'll get to 3.5 minutes. I mean, Nick Bravo is doing it. What, streaming without a shirt on? No, it's not for me. Maybe after we get to 180. I'm certainly not against it. It's just I don't see the point. Trouble is when I get down to 200, 190, I'm going to be scrawny. I'm going to have to build from there. I'm not going to have any tone. And we just hit 58 minutes. Coming down the wire. All right, coming up on 3.5 miles. We're Scotia under over 59 minutes. Looks like it'll be about 59:20. A little over. And our 3.5 mile mark is 59 minutes, 18 seconds. 3.5 miles, 308 calories. Look at that, 14 times 22. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds. We're going to go ahead and bring the speed down a little bit. We'll do a little bit of a cool down. And then head home and we'll do our way out. Because that's fun. It's fun to see some weight loss every time. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're stopping. Quick workout summary for you. We did 14.1 laps, average speed 3.5 on one scale, I have no idea. No incline. Average calories an hour is 311, which is exactly what we did. 17 minutes, 8-second mile. Average heart rate 118 when I was holding onto the monitor. No vertical distance, of course. We did no incline. Great workout. All right. We are out. I'm going to kill this. And I'm going to kill this. And I'm going to kill the lights and head home. I will probably drop at least once because we're going from Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. So signal will be impacted. Boy, it's a nice night. Feels like it's in about the mid 40s. Basically no wind. Dark. It's dark. It looks like I'm doing a G-Man stream. Got a nice, almost full moon, obscured by a little bit of clouds. Beautiful night, just lovely. It is supposed to rain here any time. And it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow. It'll be a little bit. We've got a big cold front coming in overnight tonight, and front of it some rain. Behind it, just a mess of cold rain. So it looks like it'll be a yucky day tomorrow. Oh. Almost home. It's so nice to be close to the workout room. It's a nice, easy walk. It's convenient as can be. And making the turn for home, I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic on this so I don't feedback. And we'll see you on the desktop. All right, there we are, folks. We're back. Let's kick off these shoes, get this sweaty thing off, and we'll do a way out. 4 people sticking with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Let me turn the camera around on here too. So we'll have that ready to. Oh, that's weird. I went out of the studio, but I'm coming right back in. Just wanted to turn the camera around. There we go. Okay. Oh, yucky sweaty. Barely get the damn thing off. Well, it says I'm in here, but I'm not. Sorry, folks. Got to get my phone back in the studio so that we can do our way in. Allow. There I am. There we are. Now let's turn this camera around. Cool. Probably a little artifact of going back and forth from Wi-Fi. Let's do our way out. And there's a familiar number we've seen several times, 222.2. Which, look at that, it froze on it. That's awesome. Which is hilarious. 222.2 is our way out. We started, I think, 223.6. So, as expected, not quite a full 2 pounds off, but pretty good. Fat Daddy's here. As says, damn, Todd, you taking steroids? Looking swole. No steroids, just working out, walking for now. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. 3 of you left. Appreciate your kind words during the workout, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.